All right, what an absolute disaster today was. It was pretty bad. I've learned, when I first started trading, trading ranges were kind of my biggest problem, and now these small pullback days really have me. They're my worst days, hands down. So I lost like over 30 points today. I think I lost like 38 points. So that was with two contracts. So really, it's like 15ish points, but or 16ish points. But I'm just gonna go over. I didn't want to record all the trades because I took a bunch of trades today. And after the first couple trades, I was like, you know what? I'm just, as this challenge continues, this is a learning experience. I'm not trying to pass it and show everybody how to trade. I'm just documenting, kind of my trading style, and I'm really trying to dig into context. And when you try to learn context to the next level, you have a learning curve. So I'm going to go over the trades today. So you can see that we're gapped down, and the last few days that we've been gapped down, we're looking for a test of the EMA. So here's my first trade, which was above this bar. Now, the reason why I did this trade is we have this wedge right here, right? And 50% of directions of the trend at the open typically reverse. And then if you look on the 15 minute, that would have been right around here. Okay, so we had this kind of this range breakout overnight, but I really wasn't paying too much attention to yesterday because it was President's Day, and then today we had this breakout, so I wasn't putting too much stock into it. And by about, I'm sorry, it was right here. So we had this breakout like this. So I was looking at it kind of like a lower low kind of trend reversal, because also on the daily we broke out of a trading range. Now, typically breakouts of a trading ranges fail. This one succeeded, so you could have said this was the first try to break out, came back up here, this is our main breakout, and we made it all the way. I've never seen a day like this that I can remember. Today was definitely climactic, and that's why I'm not too worried about it. I feel like my trades, even though I was really aggressive today, I felt like they were a little bit reasonable. So I'm not too worried about today. So here was the first trade right here. And the reason why I went in this one is we had this wedge. We had one, pullback, two, pullback, three. And this was my concern, is we didn't have consecutive bear bars. And this is where it really got iffy for me. This is where it kind of set the pace for the day, where I was just pretty confused. So we had this technically H1 here. So we came back, got stopped out. Now we have the second one closing a little bit closer near its high. You can see it almost reversed. It tried to reverse, but we have a tight bear channel, and the first reversal should be minor. So now I was looking for, okay, now we're going to break to a new low. So I went in above this bar. Again, I should have waited for an H2 and got stopped out of this bar. And the reason why I went in on that one was I was looking at it like, honestly, I don't even know what I was thinking on this one. Oh, okay, so I was looking at it like this, like one pullback, two pullback, three, and then we had this bar closing on its high. So this, after this trade, I was really confused. This is where I think a lot of people got a little bit. Today was just weird, man. And I'm not making excuses. I mean, if you could have just sold after this bar and made like 40 points today. But I was really getting confused because this gap is just insanely strong, and it was not expected, at least for me. And I do follow the Al Brooks blog every morning, and Brad said, today most likely is going, the Bears are going to be disappointed in the reversal, and you can see why, because they had this inside bar yesterday, not really much of anything. So most likely would be at least a test back up in here. That's what's most likely to happen, and that's the biggest lesson I learned today, is I got very tunneled visioned and biased right from the get-go. And his blogs were great, but sometimes I'll read them and I'm just like automatically impatient and looking for the reversal from the get-go. So now we have this going on, and again we had another wedge. 1, 2, 3, 1 pullback, 2 pullback, 3. We had this bar, so I went ahead, went in, strong bar closing on its high. And look at this is what's weird about today is bear bar, bull bar, bear bar, bull bar, bear bar. This is a strong bar right here, and you can see this is where it tried to reverse. Okay, minor reversal. So now we had some big bear bars, but look at these dojis, big bull bar, all these bear bars, but all of them have wicks. Then we have this bull bar, not coming down too much. Doji, bull bar, bear bar, bull bar, bull bar. So it was like just weird, man. Just these small pullback trends will really get people because they're not making much progress, but it's like death by 1,000 cuts. So I did get in on this one, and I went to the gym. I just said forget it. And so we had this strong bull bar. Now we have this good H2 and micro double bottom. Kind of, this was a problem right here, this doji. And if I was paying attention, I was at the gym, so not the best. So then touch the EMA. So we have this 9 million bar gap from the EMA. First good sell signal. Yeah, people are going to sell that. So they sold that, came all the way back down. Then we had this one. And again, look at this. This is just insane strength right here. There's no major news today. It was just a straight up sell off. And now we have this bull bar, which I was not going to go in. So I waited for another strong bull bar, went in above that. I was looking for a measured move based upon these two. So my target was right here. Then you can see we came back down. Now we have this bull bar. And after this came back up, now we have a wedge right here. A little micro wedge. 1 pullback, 2 pullback, 3. Then we had this bar, and I knew this was an issue because you can see people bought above this bar. No gaps for the bulls, no consecutive strong bull bars, just these long-tailed dojis. This is a good bar. You know, these two, I don't know what the heck was going on here. So anyway, I moved my stop just below. I was down here, moved it just below this, which probably was a mistake, but I just didn't want to take any more losses today. So as you can see, I never would have reached my measured move target. It would have been somewhere around right here. I thought we would test this breakout point. So then we have this down here. So after this one, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to flip. We're probably going to come back down here. I'll get a couple points. So I sold below the strong bull or a bear inside bar, and I got like 2 or 3 points right here. And then I just closed the chart. So today was definitely a learning day. These strong trend days really, or small pullback days, really throw me for a loop because they constantly look like they're reversing. Because look at all these strong bull bars hidden here. And then even the bear bars, other than, you know, a few, aren't that great. They have these long tails. Look at all this buying pressure. Oh man, it was just a disaster. And then finally, you know, when I was looking for a reversal, I really have to start paying attention to the 15 minute and really looking for possible, you know, wedges from there as far as a major trend reversal. Because, but look, this is just insane. It was so climactic today that I don't even know. I should have just stayed out, but again, I'm trying to learn. I'm not trying to pass. I'm trying to learn. And, you know, even here, 1, pullback 2, pullback 3, lower low. Now I should be looking for a potential major trend reversal, but let's see what. Oh, the market's closed right now. That's why it's not showing. So anyway, today was just rough, man. So the lessons I learned today was don't be biased and just kind of go with it. And really what I should have looked at when we had this gap right here, I should have been looking to sell at the EMA. Because right here, once I got in this trade and I left, you have this nice wedge here. So 1, pullback 2, pullback 3. Strong bar here, boom, could have sold that. That's an easy, you know, you're at least going to get down here. Could have got 15 points bid done for the day. So I don't really know what the heck was going on, especially after this strong bull bar. I could have sold right there, but I don't want to have my stop that far, and plus I wait until at least 9 o'clock. So you have this micro wedge and strong bull bar closing its low. So anyway, those are my trades for today. Please give me input on what I should have done differently. Again, it was very climactic today. I haven't seen a day like this. I don't remember the last time, and we've had some strong bull days, but that's insane right there, man. I don't even know why I was thinking for reversal, but these bars were just so confusing. So I hope this helps.